guy like this on a grass field is better than on the turf. You heard the term in New York Minute? The Jets are on the clock, and they couldn't even wait. Their pick is already up there.
With the 12th choice in the NFL Draft 2000, the New York Jets select Sean Ellis, defensive end, Tennessee.
You know what? I think that's a par also with the way the Jets have gone. And we'll get back to Dane, and we shortchanged the Bears a little bit too as well. But the Jets now have the 12 and 13 picks. So even though that pick came up in 2 minutes because they know they want him, they have 28 more minutes to make a lot of phone calls. They can take 28 minutes to take this next pick. Hey, look, the Jets 2 years ago went to the championship game against, but for now, the Jets have made their second first-round pick. Let's go up to the podium. So we may have our first shot from deep in the rough.
With the 13th selection in NFL Draft 2000, the New York Jets select John Abraham, linebacker, South Carolina.
Not that wild if you talk to the guys this week. Right? I mean, they've gone defensive end and then an outside linebacker that can push. So they've gone defense and defense. Here's a guy that moved up now the last month or two.
He did. I'm just surprised to pass on to Julian Peterson, who's an outside linebacker, very capable in that defense, to be a heck of a pass rusher. And I look at this and say, okay, if you're looking outside linebacker, do you wait until 18? Because that's where those linebackers...
Which brings us to the podium. Gene Washington, the NFL Director of Football Operations, pinch hitting for the commissioner for the Jets' third first-round
With
pick.
the 18th pick in the first round, the Jets select quarterback Chad Pennington from Marshall University.
Jet fans don't have to ask who. Here's the player that Tommy Jackson so correctly pointed out. Here we need 3 starters, but there will be 4 first-round picks. So when Denver and... Let's go to the commissioner.
With the 27th choice in NFL Draft 2000, the New York Jets select Anthony Becht, tight end, West Virginia.
That's a good guess. I mean, they need one. They certainly need one.
And Chris,
they had him rated ahead of Franks anyway.
You're talking about the 3rd round is when the Jets are up next, and the tight end. And Joe, you've talked about it all week. That's a key ingredient in their offense. And when you look at not having the tight end, you have a wide receiver situation was a problem, but you have a lot of depth at that position.